right on the top, and I'm going to trim the top a little bit. Are you recording?
Yes.
Those are mine. Can you put them over here, please? So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to style his hair in the style I want to create. Damp the hair slightly so it's easier to organize and keep in place. This is where the part is going to be. So camera guys, since you're a student, you feel free to ask questions. How's that?
Okay.
He's got already shape up here, so we're gonna just fix that up. My partner is gonna clip this part out. The first step I'm gonna do is 1.5 to remove the bulk. Right? So if you right now, we got all this here that you want to get rid of. The quickest way to do it is with 1.5, and then he wants skin fade, right? Here we go. I was never really that big topic. I'm like a bigger cake too, so I wasn't a big fan of running. You don't gotta run that much in baseball. That's why I hit a home run. Yeah, exactly. I didn't put a jog down. You don't have to run as fast. You have to jog or you can even walk? You could walk if you want to. Yeah, if you get a home run, you can. Now they're saying they're not hitting as much as home run. I removed the bulk and I created a square foundation for these hairstyles. Do you see it? How come?
Yep.
They're, I don't know, they're using the, my next step, I'm going to use my, go farther, they're changing the baseball. My edges, so they got zero gap. So more people watch baseball because nobody wants to watch it. And since he wants a line, I'm going to kind of like touch this line right now. The games are too long. Yeah, sometimes 3 hours, 3.5 hours. They don't even 4 sometimes. And the kids like fall asleep, so even I don't really watch that much. I like doing this so I can create this line here because I want to leave this slightly darker here. So when I do my skin fade, I want to leave this part darker. So I create this line now. Hello guys, how are you?
You guys have an appointment?
They are the 20 minutes late ones, right?
5:30? With Sabby and Alexa, with John and someone else.
Me, I think 5:30, right?
Yep.
See, that's why I like starting that. So now I can. There you go.
What's new? Oh, it's all on you?
The new furniture.
It looks a lot.
It looks a lot nicer.
It's more open.
Everybody says that. Thank you guys. These are zero gap, so they really cut close.
That's why you know the gold.
You gotta go very light, otherwise the client will feel the bite, and you'll see his neck will be red and you'll have red lines, so you gotta be light with this one. So those are my first two steps. My first step was removing the bulk and creating foundation for my fade and for the style as well. Now I started my fade with 0, and now all I gotta do is remove that line and we are done on the sides. Look down for me, buddy. I have my magic clips here open, which is half. So this is 0, this is half now. You follow me?
Yes, sir.
And if you follow me, it will be easy for people that are watching to follow as well. Perfect. So we have 0, we have half. Alright. 0, half, 1.5. I'm gonna close my clippers here and remove this line. And with a flick of the wrist, I really don't have to do too much of opening and closing. You see that? I don't have to do this half. With a flick of the wrist, open a little bit if you have to, but the line is disappearing. You see that? The line between half and 0?
Yep.
How does it look there? It looks pretty good. So a little bit adjusting here, not much, but flick of the wrist takes care of it. All I need is some soft music on the back, and I'll sound like Bob Ross. Right? I don't want to put the students to sleep while they're watching my video. I gotta, I don't know, take a lot of caffeine or something, so I sound like that guy from ShamWow. You follow me, camera guy?
Yes, sir.
So this is pretty simple, guys. What I did so far is 1.5. I did 0 with my edges. I did my half, and then I removed that line between 0 and half, right? So now we have half, and we have 1.5. All right. So let's again, where is your half guard? It's right here. Thank you, sir. I got it. Take care. So now I'm using a half guard, yes? And I'm gonna open my blade, all right? And I'm gonna try to fade between half and 1.5 with a half guard on my wall, open. And if that doesn't work, I'll probably go to 1. Now this is kind of, I'm not cutting down to the actual size of the clipper or the guard. This is some like floating here, what I call like floating. Would that be a good term to use?
Floating?
Yeah, you see I'm kind of floating here. Like, is that? What would you use? Your English is better than mine. Or freehanding?
Yeah, freehand, yeah.
There you go. Now I'll actually close and do the same thing. How does that look, camera guy? You know, one thing, camera doesn't lie, so I gotta go back
right.
and
Yeah.
I'll look at it on the camera and I'll see what I am. That's a bad thing about camera when you are when you are teaching. Camera tends to make you look bad. especially if you are not editing.
Yeah, right.
And I'm not editing this video. I will upload the way it's being shot. So camera guys, there a way to blur out things that don't look good?
Yeah, it's always a way.
There's always a way. If there is a will, there is a way. But you see how I'm fading though? I'm using half guard. So basically 1.5 and a half guard in this fade. Right?
Yep.
Yo, that thing is very helpful though.
What?
That looks.
Oh yeah. It's just so much easier on your arm videotaping.
It was. I wish it was easy on my hair cutting too. So the reason I'm doing the videos like this now, traveling around United States, Mexico, Europe, I realized one thing, that in a lot of my viewers that actually watch my videos are actually students in the schools. So it made me realize to make my videos more simple than they were, even though I didn't think my videos were complicated in the first place.
Right.
Because I don't put music and all the, skipping too much, but doing them like this too, it makes it easier for me. Now I'm doing it with my mind that the person is watching is a beginner. I think that's good, huh?
Yep.
And doing them on the end of the day, like this, I can take 2 extra minutes to explain and take my time and not rush. Not that I rush in general, but if you are teaching, you can't just run through the haircut,
That's good.
See that?
Yep.
So how long is our video so far?
12 minutes, 44 seconds.
So 12 minutes since we started, and our fade is being finished. Yeah?
Yep.
I wish I could do these videos live like we've been doing them, but the problem is it downgrades the quality to 720. So doing it this way, we lose the the audience that can ask live questions, but we get higher quality when we upload. So we gotta have to figure out if there is a way to do live streaming at 1080. So I don't know how this looks on the camera, but here it looks.
That looks good on the camera.
It looks very good though. Right?
Yep.
It looks very good. But the bad thing about camera is it doesn't allow you to cheat.
It sure doesn't.
There you go. So we are done in about 13 minutes with our skin fade. Right. And
Okay, and the sides, you want
let's do the top. Hamza. Yo, I need some water here, my friend. You're gonna get fired. And I really want to fire you as well.
I really want to be fired.
Well, I know you want to be fired, but
to line this side? Is it? You look like you have one line over here, right? Good.
did you guys have an appointment? What time?
John, we called, said 5 o'clock, and then I called, they said you could come.
Okay. Well, we'll take care of you. Just give us time.
I remember.
Oh, okay, sure.
Was it my brother?
One of you.
Usually after that.
Okay, it's okay.
Look up, buddy.
Here.
Srpska reprezentantka letos je ni bilo na evropskem prvenstvu, dobila je prosto, praktično je bila osvojila vse, kar se desetletji, odsekla Gineš, mlada 19-letna članica Banki banka, je tista druga blokerka, številko 18,
Right here, buddy.
pa Izabel Kop na mestu spremljavke, Gabriela Gabi Gimareš, reprezentantka Brazilije in Maja Vjerič,
Perfect.
podajalka na svetu pri 35. Gremo še k mariborski ekipi, tudi tule ne bo kakšnih sprememb. Maja Koševina začenja na mestu korektorice, številko 3, Ela Pintar, Brina Brančko, centrski par, Mariborčan, pa številko 17,
Alright. I think that looks great, huh?
Yes.
If it doesn't figure out how to make it blurry on camera.
It's blurry on camera. Video.
Since we want blurry feeds. Alright, so the top we're gonna keep long, right? Not too short?
Yeah.
Is that the idea?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna use a straight edge razor to cut it. Alright? So I'm gonna comb it forward. The razor I'm using is Tondeo. It's a straight edge blade. It has no guard. On mcbarber.com we have these razors. It's just a different handle, but the same razor blade and the same razor holder. mcbarber.com you can get this razor. It's an amazing tool. We also have our scissors, and we have 20% discount this week. You have to use MC code, and you get 20% discount on our scissors, razors, and everything that you buy on our website, mcbarber.com. On mcbarber.com, we'll shortly have our next class that's coming up. And our class that's coming up is going to be in March, a 4-day boot camp, hands-on of 4 days, scissor work, razor work, clipper work, and styling. Limited amount of people will be taken, only 10 people, and it's going to be held at MC Barber Academy in Middletown, Connecticut. MC Barber Academy is open now and we are taking students. It's in Middletown, Connecticut. Camera guy, what is our timing so far?
17:55.
17:55. So we want to lighten this up a little bit right here. Look down for me. Can you sit up straight, buddy? Perfect. Look down. See this line?
Yeah.
We're gonna remove that line with this. Keep a close eye, my friend, because pretty soon you will not see this line. If you like this line, don't blink because it won't last. See that, my friend?
Where did the line go?
I told you don't blink. But you didn't listen. Like students usually don't. And it's like, what happened? Can I have another try? Well, too late. But we still have a slight line right here. Can you see it?
Yep, I can see
Okay,
that.
well, don't blink. There you go. I love razor because I can almost do everything with the razor that I do with the scissors, but it gives me break on my hand, so I don't do the same thing over and over with the scissors. You know, gives the rest to my hand. Right here I can see a little dark spot, right? I'm sure you can see it in the camera. Well, let's work on it a little bit with a straight edge razor. This is a tricky situation because it's such a short hair, so you got to be careful you do not make a hole. Or just lighten the lighten the hair a little bit. Does it look lighter?
Yes, it does.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Good for me. I was a little bit nervous. I didn't worry too much because it was on his head. So, if it was on my head, I wouldn't have tried it, but since it was here, it's okay. Same thing right here, I feel like it's slightly dark, and I'm gonna just try to shave it.
Thank you very much. Have a good one.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye-bye now.
Thank you very much. Camera guy, how does my haircut look so far?
That's good.
Because you can see better on camera than I can from here. Camera doesn't lie. You know, my coach sometimes to check my work when we train, he actually takes a camera like that and he looks with camera. Because camera doesn't lie.
Yeah.
If you see something, I think top is good. What do you think, my friend? So we are probably about 20 minutes into cutting right now, are we?
22.
Oh, 22. There you go. Oh, let's finish it. I'm the only one that's here. In pocket and out of pocket. So I start from the back. I want to keep this flat here, right? You don't want to create volume here, then it's going to be higher than this, because this is already lower here than here. This is the highest point of this head. So I want to keep this flat. This is where I want to create a volume. I'm not sure how well you can see in the camera, but you can see the soft finish from the razor.
Yeah.
Does it show?
Yeah, it does.
Perfect. So somebody on one of my previous videos asked why do I use the blow dryer so close to my brush. Obviously, by the question, I can tell the person has no experience in blow drying and styling. But it's the same thing if I would tell you, if you use a clipper and a comb, or scissor and a comb, how close are the two? Right?
Right.
They are one next to another. Likewise, I cannot have my blow dryer here and I do this. What's the point? Right? No, they have to be together. See that? So that would be that. Yo, I love this brush. I really do. 'Cause this is why I use it. Watch this stuff. See this type of things? See that? Can you see that? Yep. You need a small brush like this for that. Yeah? See that? Can you see that, camera guy?
Yes, sir.
See that?
Where do you get that brush from?
I'm not telling you because you're gonna get one. If I tell you you're gonna get one, then you're gonna be as good as me. No way, Jose. So sorry, buddy. So this is another brush that I got from China that I don't have to sell yet, but I would love to have because honestly, there are brushes similar to this that I got samples over like last year. I've been asking for samples from different factories and so on, but this is like by far the best one. And I'll tell you why. Just give me a minute so I can turn off the. But you see what it did with it?
Yeah.
So I'm not able to do this with a wide brush, the big brush. It has to be the small brush so I can grab the hair. You see that? I like how slim it is. The teeth are small and firm, right? See?
Oh,
It really
yeah.
is nice. Versus this brush. This is one of the other samples that I got. It looks very similar, but it's very bulky. That you see, the teeth are bulkier here. Can you see that? They are thicker.
Can't really see it because it's the black. It's
Well,
all
you
black,
just
but,
you just have to take my word for it. Then.
yeah.
Right here. Can you see the difference? You can see the
Yeah, you
difference.
can see the difference now,
There
yeah.
you go. So that's why I prefer this one. It's slimmer, teeth are firm. It's just a nice brush. And I don't like black tools.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, most of the times, the hair is dark. It's not light.
Yep.
So I don't like to use black
Right.
tools on the black hair. Then you can't
can't
see
see
the
it,
contrast,
yeah.
right? So I like to have lighter tools. But there you go. That's pretty much.
Yeah, that looks like that. Looks like that almost. About the taper, but you have the fade.
Yes. So we're gonna just finish this. The only thing that we have left, we are getting close to half an hour on this video.
Yeah, 28 minutes.
But because we are wasting time on talking. But I don't mind. It's the end of the day. It's my last client that's booked.
Looks good though.
So finish this. So I just want to show you something. I'm not a barber that hides anything or praises itself. I was telling you earlier, you got to be careful with this edger that I was using, right? Because it was zero gap. Can you see right here?
Yeah.
And right there, you see how it's red?
Yep.
That's where I was pressing a little bit too hard. That's why you have this red here and there. Because my edges are really zero gap. Almost like a razor. So right now he feels it. Oh, look
Yeah,
at
he
his
feel-
expression. Sorry, buddy. Don't worry. You won't say anything, but I'm sure there are people online that will say, oh man, you messed up these guys. Look what he did. Oh man. We gotta get it over done. I don't say fake media, I just say freedom of speech. Alright, let me just see where my styling comes so I can do right here. So let's do a little styling here, just for people to see something different. I'm gonna use some oil. Right? What oil does, it doesn't have any hole, but what it does, it helps the hair separate. So when we do this now, right? I put a little spray, then I put my comb, and then I go with the spray. It helps the hair separate.
Oh yeah.
Your teeth, Dad just wanted, he's like your height, and he went to like rock, but he's so big.
And if you guys want to know what this comb is, this comb is of my buddy Jimmy Negron. He's a Puerto Rican coach for the world competition.
Is that metal? What is
It's
that?
a metal comb.
Metal, yes.
He's a world champion. He actually won this year in Masters. He won this year in Masters. What was it he did? Masters Fashion. So he's a good friend of mine and a very good coach. It took him 30 years to win the first place.
Wow.
He's been competing since 80s.
Wow.
Much respect I have for that guy. He never quit, right? Until he won. I was so happy when he won this year. Honestly, it was.
Other kids, so there was someone the team like mine, right?
Again, should we use a little color for that? Let's hit it. Is it okay? We'll put a little.
Washable, right?
Yeah, it's washable. It's actually washable. It's silver. Let's just put a little bit there.
This one too.
I'm not big on color enhancements and colors, but there it is.
Nice.
No, that's grown hair right there.
Okay. Here, let me spin him. That is the final look. I hope you guys like it. You know, step back so you can see a back for the picture. MCBarber.com. Thanks for watching.